G'day, Macca here. This journey has been made possible by our partners at New Age Caravans. To find out how you can experience a new age of living and see all the latest models, just log on to newagecaravans.com.au.
After our visit to the Bay of Fires, Dick from Tas 4x4 Tours led us through some beautiful country. And of course, Terry from New Age Caravans wasn't far behind in the Wayfinder camper trailer. Touring with Dick is a safe way to visit the area. And ironically, the next local icon he showed us was all about safety. Safety of the sea. Well, Dick, we've already seen some beautiful things today, and now you've taken us to this spectacular place. Where are we?
We're at Edison Point, which is on Aboriginal land, and we are allowed to come to the light. The light itself is 35 metres high, the structure. It was all mined on site, and now with a smaller light, it goes out to sea. It shines 20 nautical miles to sea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It is a great place to be.
I reckon we check out the lighthouse. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a great idea.
Thanks, Dick. We enjoyed the view, took a few photos, but as Dick pointed out, the lighthouse is on Aboriginal land. Before you visit, we recommend you check with the local council to ensure the traditional owners' guidelines are respected.
Dick was one of those guys that just wanted to show us everything about his area, and we saw everything from the natural beauty to high-tech stuff that's actually changing the way people do things up in the northeast of Tasmania. One of the fascinating things about coming on a tour with Dick is that you get to see some of the oldest history of Tasmania, as well as some of the newest technology as well.
That's right. And Dick, tell us where we are now.
We're at the Musselrow Wind Farm on Cape Portland in the northeast of Tassie, and by the wind today, it's a fantastic place to build a wind farm.
Well, you wouldn't put a wind farm somewhere where it's not windy, would you?
You would not, no.
So how much of Tassie's power is being generated right here?
Over a 12-month period, it's about 5% of all of Tassie's power.
Fantastic. Now, Dick, I don't know if you'll know the answer to this question, but how fast are the turbines actually spinning?
I think at their peak, they spin at about 90 kilometres an hour, and I think it's about that stage when they turn them off.
Right. Why do they turn them off?
I guess it's because they probably spin too fast and it's too much on the bearings. The blades themselves are about 40 metres long.
Yep.
And the wind towers are about 90 metres high.
And you don't really appreciate just how big these things are until you get this close to them.
Look, it's astronomical, you know, and I think there's 300 or 500 metres of concrete in the base of each tower.
Well, this is absolutely fascinating, but the other cool thing about where we are right now is that we're about as northeast as you can get in Tassie, is that right?
Correct, yes. And if you go this way down the road, about half a kilometre, Macca will be able to go for a swim.
Well, I'd rather not, because I reckon it'd be chilly out there today, and the wind farm has blown me away, and I'm come on, doesn't hurt to have a little bit of a rough pun every now and then. I reckon Dick's got a couple more tricks up his sleeve to show us today, yeah? What do you reckon, Dick?
I think it's a great idea. Let's move on to the pub in the paddock and the Pinegana Dairy Cheese Factory.
Woo.
St Helens has so much to offer, and I feel like I've had a win. And if you want to have a win too, check out our competitions both online or on the show like this one.